Richard Fuller.
Thank you very much, Mr Deputy Speaker, and it's a pleasure to join my honourable friend, the member for South West Bedfordshire, in paying tribute to the officers and staff of Bedfordshire Police who keep our county and the residents safe. And, Mr Speaker, crime remains a serious and major concern for many of my constituents, but I want to focus my contribution on 10 pieces of good news on the issue of crime. The first is the news about the funding formula. This has been an issue that has cross-party support in Bedfordshire, and I'm so pleased that the Minister has now brought forward that review and, as he said, that the train has left the station. Second of all, the Minister will know that funding is a partnership between the national funding formula and local councillors, and I'm sure he will be pleased to learn that the cross-party police and crime panel unanimously agreed, with no abstentions, no vote against, an increase in the local precept to support the local policing plan. And I'd like to pay tribute in particular to the chair of that committee, Councillor Ian Delgado. A third reason is the leadership of our Police and Crime Commissioner, Festus Akinbosoye, and the programme that he has put to direct those resources in the most effective way. He said the funding he's receiving locally will pay for 72 additional police officers. He said that he will focus that on rural crime teams, which is so important in my constituency. And as maybe my 5.A piece of good news, could I also commend the Minister for taking forward the hair coursing legislation, which is so important for so many rural constituents. Festus has also paid due attention to the responsibility to get the security and policing right at Luton Airport, another important issue locally. Knife crime reduction, following the inspiring leadership of the Prime Minister, a crucial issue across the country, is something that is now priority in Bedfordshire. Serious sexual violence, where Bedfordshire a few years ago was in the lowest quartile, is now the 6th best in terms of prosecuting for serious sexual violence, a tribute to our Chief Constable. Burglary and detection rates have trebled in the past year, and the solving rates for burglary have doubled. And my 10th and final piece of good news is about the strength, confidence and hard work of the officers of Bedfordshire Police, who through the period of COVID continue to keep us safe and continue today to provide that quality of service the British public have every right to expect of them.